season between the San Francisco Giants and the Toronto Blue Jays. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Eduardo Nunez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
On the ground up the middle, Tulowitzki gloves it. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Hit out towards second. There is Travis. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number two. Buster Posey gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Kevin Pillar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Runs up and gets this one down. Blanco is right there. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Devin Travis will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Oh, and he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pagan. He makes the running play. 2 down. Josh Donaldson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. In there, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Brandon Belt makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Number 9.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's throw now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adam Duvall, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pilar is right there, 1 down. Brandon Crawford is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Designated hitter.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Gregor Blanco gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Joe Pennant will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle.
Number 12, Joe Pennant.
Sent on the ground out to second. Travis fields it cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Edwin Encarnacion strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Troy Tulowitzki, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Cueto pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number 1. At the plate, Michael Saunders, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and he is out. Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Angel Pagan steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzki for a base hit. Eduardo Nunez will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Hunter Pence stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
2-0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
First and second here with nobody out. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Buster Posey comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. In now, Brandon Belt. He singled his last time up on the ground to the right side. Tulowitzki for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. At the plate, Adam Duvall. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Around third, Belt heading for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Kyle Blanks will dig in. He singled his first time around. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let him score on a wild pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Joe Pennant steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Oh, and he misses it. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 6-0 ball game. Coming to the plate again, Angel Pagan, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Colabello moving to his left, and that's the third out. Chris Colabello digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now to the plate, Deoner Navarro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pagan shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Kevin Pillar will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That misses. 1-2. One out and a runner on second base. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Pence. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Devin Travis is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down in front of Pagan for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's a 6-1 game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Posey finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. Eduardo Nunez will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Drilled on the ground to short. Tulowitzki ranges to his right. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Hunter Pence stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. Buster Posey stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Saunders going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Edwin Encarnacion is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, number 10.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ball 1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now. 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Michael Saunders. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And I just don't know what he was thinking going for 3. He just doesn't have the kind of wheels to be that aggressive on the bases.
1 run, 4 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Justin Smoke. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
0-1 count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Vault heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Adam Duvall is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that 2-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Brandon Crawford will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but it gets by the glove down the line. Kyle Blanks will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Kyle Blanks.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the 1st strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's running towards second. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Colabello to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Chris Colabello comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Cueto's ready. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Nunez. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Deoner Navarro is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Deoner Navarro.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Posey reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. Kevin Pillar stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Pence will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Joe Panik will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Joe
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Saunders comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Angel Pagan will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Colabello. And foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Throw gets him, 2 down. Hunter Pence strides in, grounded out his last time through. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Hit sharply on the ground. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Devin Travis will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Josh Donaldson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Yeah, Donaldson primarily played catcher at Auburn, where he was a preseason All-American and an All-Star in the prestigious Cape Cod League.
Yeah, and it's no surprise that he got to play in that Cape League. So many of the major's best players have come through that summer league, and it's really become one of the most treasured aspects of amateur baseball. If you're a baseball fan, it's definitely worth checking out the Cape to go down there to watch baseball.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Catch made out there by Pagan, and there are 2 gone now. Troy Tulowitzki will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Posey reaches out for the tag, and that ends the inning. Buster Posey is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
San Francisco, the catcher number
2 high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Down 1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Colabello is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
Brandon Belt will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. Adam Duvall ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit hard to the right side. Travis has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning.
It's time.
Michael Saunders steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Cueto sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Justin Smoke digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes a called strike 2. Now a throw over to first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Chris Colabello will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Logan Morrison will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Morrison.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Deoner Navarro will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Brad Miller.
Out in front of it, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brandon Crawford comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away. Kyle Blanks will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hit softly on the ground to third. To his left, Donaldson on to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. Joe Panik will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Kevin Pillar will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Hunter Strickland is on out of the bullpen now.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Belt over to his left, and Belt will just take this one over himself for the out.
Now batting,
Devin Travis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Into the seats, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Josh Donaldson will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. Too high. 1-2.
And on 0-2, I think you're better off trying to bounce that thing rather than leave it up.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. Angel Pagan ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Tulowitzki ranging up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
now batting,
Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th. Hunter Pence strides in, grounded out his last time through. Hit hard up the middle. Tulowitzki ranging up the middle. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Troy Tulowitzki. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Michael Saunders steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now.
And you kind of
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
6 runs, 10 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. His record is now 4-2. The loss goes to Jay Happ. He falls to 1-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.